Are you looking for an electric skateboard that costs under $1,000 but still competes with the best? If so, stick around because today we're going to be looking at Magneto's electric skateboard, and I'll even show you how you can test ride one for yourself. But first, the intro. Hey, what's going on everyone? John here from Tech on a Budget. Every week we look at innovative and unique tech products that'll fit all types of budgets and see whether or not you should check them out. If you're new to this channel, make sure you click that bright red subscribe button. And also, follow me on social media. This should be right around here somewhere. Now, let's get into the review. So this is the Magneto Revolution electric skateboard. Let me start off by saying that I love the name. Magneto is probably one of the coolest mutants ever. While this board doesn't let you manipulate magnetic fields, it does give you the power to ride a skateboard without ever having to manually push, which is still pretty darn cool. Taking a closer look at the board, it's a beaut. I love the all black design and its stealthy look. The deck has a length of 37 inches, a width of 9.5 inches, and a wheelbase of 30 inches. It's a carbon fiber and Canadian maple wood composite, so it's a pretty stiff board. Though it still does a great job at absorbing the shock from cracks and uneven surfaces, and in general is a smooth ride. The deck has a concave shape which I prefer because it gives my feet a better grip. Taking a closer look at the wheels, you're looking at 90mm wheels, with a Shore 78A hardness. In the rear, you have two brushless hub motors which aren't the quietest, but honestly I don't mind. I know it's weird, but I love the sound of an electric skateboard taking off. If the hub motors were too silent, then that's no fun. Now let's talk about the remote. I gotta be honest, when I first saw this thing, I was pretty hesitant. For one thing, it's super light and just felt cheap. It was really small, and the knob/switch mechanism thingy to accelerate made me think that it wasn't going to work well when it came to controlling the board. Keep in mind that the only other electric skateboard I've reviewed is Huger's. Their remote has more weight to it, is larger, and has a slider to control the board, and I've become accustomed to it. That's why I had my reservations about this controller when I first saw it, but man was I wrong. This thing is awesome. It works great to control your acceleration and brake, and I feel like I have full control at all times. It being smaller and lighter turns out to be a positive, because it makes it that much easier to carry it around with you in your pocket. The only other two functions on the remote, besides controlling the acceleration of the board, is this switch to turn it on and off, and this button to bring the board into reverse. It also looks like the deck of the board, which I don't know if it was intentional, but it makes it that much cooler. Now for the specs. With Magneto's board, you're looking at a top speed of 20 miles per hour, a hill grade climb of 15%, and a range of 12 miles. There's no swappable battery, and it takes a little over 2 hours to fully charge the board, so you need to be sure you keep an eye on the battery indicator light and plan your rides accordingly. As for acceleration, it brings me to top speed at a quick but comfortable rate. It's not going to accelerate as fast as say a boosted board, but with hub motors you already know that. It still accelerates fast enough to where you don't have to manually push to get going. As for the brakes, they're smooth and stable. They don't just stop the board in their tracks, so you won't have to worry about being flung off. Now I can stand here and talk about specs all day. How fast the board actually goes, what kind of range I get, the hills that I can climb, but honestly at the end of the day, that's my experience with the board. I'm 220 pounds, so the real life performance that I get will be different from someone who, let's say, weighs 150. I think it was Sam Sheffer who said that the best way to know if a board is for you is to try it out yourself. Now, most of the time, it's impossible to try out an electric skateboard before you buy it. But like Magneto in X-Men, Magneto Boards does the impossible. First, you need to visit their site, then click on their electric skateboard. Or you can just use the link down in the description. Subscribe too while you're at it. You then scroll all the way to the bottom and click on Schedule a Test Ride. From there, you're given the details. It'll cost you $50 to test ride the board. After you purchase your reservation, a demo board will be shipped to you. Once you receive the board, you're given a week to give it a test ride. You can test out the acceleration, the brakes, see if you can climb that hill by your house. You can do whatever you want for that 1 week. Just don't get too crazy and damage the board. When your 1 week test ride is up, you just need to mail the board back with the prepaid label included in the box. Once they've seen that you shipped the board, they email you a voucher that will cut off $50 off the purchase of a board. So the board retails for $800, and I know it's a lot of money, but if you can afford it, you won't be disappointed. This is a quality board, and while it may not be the oh so popular boosted board, it's almost half the price and performance is right up there with the competition. And the fact that you can actually test ride the board puts it a step above in my book. If you do decide to purchase Magneto's electric skateboard, be sure to use the link provided below. It's an affiliate link and it won't cost you anything extra, but it does help out the channel. So if you do use it, I really appreciate it. Now that's the end of the video guys, and I hope you enjoyed that look at the Magneto Revolution. If you're looking for a board that competes with some of the best electric skateboards out there but costs significantly less, then you should definitely check out Magneto's Boards. The links to purchase the board as well as schedule a test ride will be down below in the description. And as always, if you guys like this video, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. And if you want more content like this, you can subscribe right over here. And don't forget to click that notification bell so you can be alerted when I post new videos. Now see you guys in the next video, and have a good one.